They want attacking, purposeful football all the time. Now we've got our backs against the wall and we're going to fight, and we're going to fight hard. You've got to show me all the guts and all the determination you've got in your body. You've got to inspire me.
A marvellous kick. That's as good as you'll ever see. And puts player back in front.
I don't know about you guys, but if I see one bloke walking out of here, give the paddle back from people out there for a good effort, I'll spew up.
From inside the centre square. Boys kick the goal. Boys kick the goal. From inside the centre.
Hey, Pack, welcome to Danny Boyd with the added Stevo. It's the podcast about that football club that has probably had one of the best 48 hours that we've had in a long time. A great win in the W and a home final secured. That is the Footscray Football Club, Proprietary Limited. They trade as Western Bulldogs. I'm Danny McGinley. Mark Stevens is with me. We're live at the Spread Eagle Hotel. Stevo, doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, it's huge. We might be back here Friday, Arvo. You never know, in the lead up to the big game at the G.
That's not a bad idea.
You never know. I'll be in the suburbs somewhere, so we could be at the Spready at some stage. But well, how terrific, because I was starting to fear the worst. A trip to Adelaide.
Yeah. You were up and about. The only bit of going to Adelaide that I didn't hate was you seemed slightly up and about it.
Yeah, I've tried to be up and about all along, and I just think that we've had a pretty good year.
Yep.
Having a look at the index on X, someone just put out, we've clearly had the toughest fixture.
Oh, mate, one of our listeners, Mrs. Bright, not Tora's mum.
Right.
She's a teacher.
Ray's mum.
Yeah, sorry?
Do you remember Ray Bright?
Ray Bright. Oh, God, who's
Cricketer.
Ray Bright? Sounds like a toy from the 1980s.
Yeah, cricketer.
Oh, he's a cricketer. What era are we talking?
Late 70s. Spin bowler.
Born in 82. I'm afraid to a Scottish father. Cricket wasn't that big in the house, but she has sent through there was an article on. Let me just find it in the. We love all our listeners getting involved with us. And Mrs. Bright, so it was, how do you say this, Kench footy or Sench footy? C-E-N-C-H.
Yes, that's what I saw as well.
Yeah, that's the one. Dogs the only team with double ups with all double ups versus the top 10 teams.
Yeah.
Played Freo twice, Sydney twice, Hawthorn twice, Adelaide twice. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, the fixture and what's happened.
Yeah.
So it's a great result. I also had a look at it, Danny. Like Hawthorn have done well, top 4. Do you know that we have played 4 more games against the top 10 than Hawthorn has?
Dead set.
So that's a 4-game head start.
Wow.
Now, that's why I say it's best not to even look at the fixture because it does your head in.
Yep.
The integrity and fairness just isn't there. And again, Danny, we're probably a bit stiff with a 6-day break. Considering we finished on top, higher than Collingwood.
I got to say that
we should have an extra break than them, and the game really should be at Marvel or Whitten Oval.
Oh, it's absolutely Whitten Oval. Yeah, I love that. I love that. No, but it absolutely should be at Marvel. When the last time there was a final at Marvel was like St Kilda v Sydney in like 2008.
Yeah, they've just dropped off the Marvel. But again,
I hate that.
Footy's not. In the end, there's not integrity based. It's just the way it is. It's based on
money,
income, money, crowds. It's treated as an entertainment thing.
Well, it is an entertainment. I mean,
it's more important than entertainment.
Absolutely,
it is. It's not entertainment. It is bigger than entertainment.
That's true.
It's people's lives, their passions. So, but I think we just embrace it. We've got a shorter break. But Aaron Norton will get up. There's no problem there. And
is it? Yeah. So what happened? He went off in the
rolled ankle, third quarter.
Okay.
Came off.
Yep. Did he play in the final quarter?
No, he didn't play.
Oh, there we go. Didn't need him, mate. They rested Nick Dacos.
Didn't need him, so they rested him. So that's paid off. And as I said last week, with a little exclusive, I think Tim English is right on track.
Dead set.
To play.
That's
and in
brilliant.
fact, he was never quite as bad as we thought.
And you called Bailey Dale to come back.
Yeah.
And so that was exactly right.
Butterick came back. So we've timed our run pretty well.
I think Butterick was particularly impressive because I know I can give an exclusive that Butterick had the flu and he's woken up with flu-like symptoms.
Right.
I'm talking, this is the Carlton game, the day of the Carlton game, where he wasn't supposed to play anyway.
No.
But I was supposed to interview him in the social club, and he pulled out due to flu-like symptoms. And that flu has gone through my house. It is a lingerer. It is, this strain just hangs around for weeks. My wife's still, it's hard for her to breathe. She's moving pretty slowly around the house. And for him to play 4 quarters of footy, bloody amazing.
It's not your wife's partying that's brought this on, is it? That she's a bit underdone in that area?
What, her partying?
She can can go to a party or two, I reckon.
Oh yeah,
Your
absolutely she
missus.
can. Yeah. She got the Ukrainian liver. She's all good there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it's hopefully she comes good. Is she going to come to the game? Does she go to the footy?
very rarely. She doesn't care that much. And now that both my kids come, she gets the house to herself. So
Right.
She's
So she
very
wouldn't even
rarely-
watch it or.
No, she's booked away. Her friends have organised a big girls' long lunch.
Here we go again.
Yeah, so you're going to love that. So no, it's fine. I'll take both the kids. I might bring them
Yeah.
down here to the
Well,
spreading.
I've got this week off, so
Look out.
in between gigs at the moment. We haven't spoken much about Zero Hanger for a while, but that's in the past.
That's in the past, man. We don't need them.
Yeah, we don't need it. But yes, I got a lunch tomorrow.
Yep.
The Mount Erica.
Okay.
Thursday, another lunch yet to be determined with Mark Hunter and his mate Spud.
Oh, here we go.
And then on Friday, my mate is a member of the Athenaeum Club.
Hang on, as in the Athenaeum, the theatre?
No, the club. It's a private club.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like the
Never
Australia
even heard
Club.
of it.
Yeah. So it's a collar and tie sort of stately.
You're not
sort of
going to make
setup.
the game then. You'll be.
Yeah, so I have to pace myself.
Oh no!
And then we'll be back in Richmond. So it's a huge week, time to celebrate, and you'll love this time of year. It's just finals time.
Yeah, even when the Dogs aren't in finals, this is my favourite time of year. It's the weather's changing. There's belief in the air, and even you're going to see some good footy, even if it's not the Dogs playing. You're going to see. I'm excited about Melbourne Carlton. That's going to be a bloody good game.
Yeah, it should be a ripper. Melbourne have got their injuries now, but I was just impressed with the Dog. And it started against Carlton. We didn't get any credit, as we said.
Oh my God, yeah.
It started. Look, Carlton are beating everyone. We drew with them with our best player out.
Yes.
And then obviously we got Bailey Dale back in. That was a really mature win by the Bulldogs.
Very much so. And it was very nerve-wracking as well. Were you there?
I went to my son's grand final.
Okay.
No, semi.
How'd they go?
They won.
Yes.
He got BOG, young Will, so that was great.
Brilliant.
But by the time that finished, it was about 4:20. We're out in East Malvern somewhere. And I said to Jane, let's just...
Mate, that is no excuse. The AFLW game finished.
Look, I was nervous. Okay.
Roughly around then. Yeah, it's right.
I was nervous as well.
I assume you started the
So
walk.
I had a Zoom meeting I had to do with the Goulburn Valley League. I'm a board member there.
Yes.
So we had to do the finals fixture, which was intricate.
Okay.
So that took my mind off the game for half an hour. Then I came back, started the third quarter, sat at home, had a vodka soda and raspberry, which got me up and about.
What are you, a child? No. Hang on, soda
No
with
carb.
raspberries.
It's in a can, okay? Black can with an ampersand on it. The listeners may have drunk this before. It's vodka raspberry in a can.
Okay.
6%, so it gives you a bit of a kick and a refresher.
I get vodka raspberry lemonade. If you want a sweet drink.
It's a little bit of, it's no sugar.
Raspberry
so
with
it's
soda, that's a bit.
yeah, a little bit sweet. It must be an artificial sweetener in it.
Oh, yeah.
So that got me up about. Westy kicked the first goal of the second half.
Westy was amazing. Westy set up our first 3 goals.
Then we got another one, and I said to Jane, I gave her a nod and said, I'm off.
I'm off. The
So-
magic walk. So which direction did you walk? Did you walk towards the G to try and work out the roars?
No, I walked away,
Okay.
and I looked at into the atmosphere and thought it's not windy. So this is great.
It's true, it wasn't.
Because where I live in Richmond, if the wind's blowing towards us, you can hear everything. Every roar, every siren.
Yep.
There was no wind.
Yep.
So I couldn't hear any sound. But to make sure of that, I walked away from the G towards Hawthorn down to Burnley Oval where it was quiet, dark. It was quite relaxing.
Did you have the phone
down
with
there.
you?
I had the phone on airplane mode.
Okay.
So down there, couldn't hear anything. And then started walking back towards home knowing it was almost siren time. I knew exactly when but I was hoping to see some bedraggled Melbourne fans.
Yeah.
Because you've won them when you see them
Yes.
leaving early.
I will tell you this. I was there at the game, and I was telling my kids, after we get a goal, just look to see Melbourne fans leaving.
Yes.
That's what we want. And they left very sporadically.
They
there
did.
wasn't a mass exodus.
No.
There wasn't what I call the fire drill
So I
moment.
didn't see the exodus. So I thought this is probably pretty close.
Yep.
And I turned my phone on. I calculated,
Yep.
but I turned it on 3 minutes early.
Oh, dear.
So we're 14 points up. I thought, surely we've got this. So I was managing to ride that through.
Yep.
Came back, had another vodka raspberry and watched the last quarter replay, which was fantastic. It was just my way of dealing with it.
That's all
It had
right,
been a
yeah.
long year. Didn't want to have to go to Adelaide, walk the streets, and actually had when I was down at Dan Murphy's a bit earlier in the day,
Yeah.
they had a fireball, a special on the the little plastic fireball.
The cinnamon whiskey thing.
Yeah, cinnamon whiskey.
Yep.
So I had one of those in my pocket, had a little whisk of that down at Burnley Oval,
Okay.
and wandered back.
There we go.
So and we won. So it worked. But obviously I'll be at the game. I've watched the replay. I was wrapped in the way it unfolded, and obviously we'll be there Friday night. Just got to get tickets. I've actually been emailing the club, and the $33 deal.
What is that? The $33. What's
so
going
I've just bought 2 more memberships.
Really?
Because I realised with my top dogs, I can only get one.
Yep.
So I've got 2 top dogs. That's 2 tickets. I've got tickets for my kids. So I've signed up to the $33.
So you've signed up your kids as members now?
I bought 2 more memberships.
Under their names?
Under my name, actually. And then
Can you do that?
I think so. I don't know. I just quickly did it.
Okay.
I thought I want the 2. So I can now get 4 tickets. We're in discussions with Reece Contessa, who's probably the best.
He's just texting me now saying we have to get them ourselves.
Right, okay.
Disappointing.
Yeah, so I thought that might have been the case. But well, Reece, we tried.
Yeah.
But he's been
I
outstanding.
thought we could buy it as an employee of the club. I thought I could go through them, but all right.
So, Danny, you're not a member. You might have to buy $33.
No, I'm a member.
You're a member.
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
a top dog, though. You just...
No, I just work there sometimes.
Yeah. So it's taking me back to the old days of Ticket Tech and logging on at 10 tomorrow with barcodes. I'm fearing the worst.
Mate, I had an issue with, I think it was Ticketmaster. Oh, yeah, actually, I had issues with both of them on the weekend. The Dogs AFLW game, I had to buy a ticket for my son, even though it's free for kids, which I love. Logged into Ticketmaster to buy 1 free kids ticket, and they go, that's suspicious activity. You need to activate your... I did take photos of my driver's license, take photos of my face. I wasn't happy with that.
Can't you just walk up to a booth at the ground? And
I didn't want to risk it because I was helping out the cheer squad hold up the banner.
Right.
So I didn't want to be late.
Yeah.
So, and then buying tickets for my 2 kids to go to the men's. My daughter wasn't at the women's because she had a birthday party. Through Ticket Tech, the only tickets you could buy online were MCC Reserve.
Right.
For like $150. And I'm going, where's the general admission?
Yeah.
This is a Bulldogs game, for God's sake. So went up to just the booth at the ground and went, hey, can I get 2 kids tickets? And they went, yep, no worries. Kids get in free. Here you go. Bang.
Great. Old school.
Yeah. But why isn't that on the website?
It's confusing.
Because if you were a tourist from overseas, you didn't know you could buy tickets at the ground, you'd end up shelling out heaps. Terrible.
I wonder what I'm just thinking. There's no prices. I'm not sure what the ticket will cost for the final. To be honest, it's probably about $100, $80.
They always pump.
Look, it's worth every cent for this one.
If we win.
Yeah, but I think we will. I'm pretty bullish, actually. I just think we're coming in good form.
Yeah.
I think in past final series we sort of limped in a little bit.
No, what are you talking about? 2024, when we had that horrible loss to Hawthorn, we were in red hot form.
Yeah, we probably were.
We were.
Yeah.
And 2021, we limped in, definitely. 2022, we limped in.
No, I think this form's better. I think this win against Melbourne was better than, say, that GWS one that we had before the Hawthorn game. We haven't got Jamara there to distract us this
That's right.
which is a positive.
Very
and
much.
Hawthorn were red hot that night. They would have beaten anyone.
Yeah.
And I don't think Collingwood are quite at that level. So
yeah, a lot of the Collingwood fans I spoke to yesterday were very downbeat because Pendles isn't playing and Braden Maynard has hurt himself.
Yeah.
Nick Dacos sat out the entire last quarter against Brisbane. I don't know if they're probably just resting him, but you never know.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, it's huge. And it brings back, obviously, 2006 memories.
Yes.
And I was just thinking about it. I was in the press box that day. Do you remember Brett Montgomery getting knocked out?
I do. Well, I was living in London at the time, so I had to just check the scores when I woke up. And but yeah, I remember reading about it, and I've since watched highlights of the game. And he got knocked out, but then wasn't he best on ground?
He came back on.
Yeah.
Can you believe he was out because he had the 2 fists together in the air, which is a sure sign that you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, nerve damage.
He came back on and played a good game. Can you believe that?
Absolutely, I can believe
and
it.
Then
it's Brett Montgomery.
And then played the next week. It wouldn't happen under the protocols now. But
no.
And Rowan Smith, of course, kicked, I remember, the last goal. And went on to be, I think it was Smithy and Westie's 300s.
Correct, yes.
Next week.
Yep.
And we got our pants pulled down.
Yeah, but
it was worth it. It was worth it.
Absolutely.
And Farron Ray cut loose.
Oh, wow.
That day. We should get Farron on. We should have actually got Farron on this week.
That's a good idea. Oh, well, that's okay.
Bit late.
We're recording on Monday earlier than normal just because we're so excited to talk about the
and I've got
finals.
a free week, which is good.
Yeah.
And, it's just super the fact that I love what Cooper Hynes did.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. I want to talk to you. We had a bit of a debate on Saturday night over the phone, and I said, hang on, no, we got to talk about this on air. I reckon that Josh Dolan is the most exciting young player in the team. I just love what he does. I think he's so brilliant. His ball usage is perfect. But you reckon Cooper Hynes is better?
Well, I'm a Fraser guy, number one.
Well, sure. I'm talking of the brand new guys.
Brand new guys. I'm a Cooper Hynes guy. I think he's
I'm Team Dolan. I reckon we should divide our fans. We should put up a poll.
Yep.
Team Dolan, Team Hynes. I mean, and by the way, Cooper Hynes, bloody amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely. To quote Pulp Fiction, Cooper Hynes is really, really, really good shit.
Yeah.
It's just that Dolan is madman.
Yeah. Well... Yeah, I think Hynes, you can just see his body, what it's going to be at 24, 25. He's going to be a bit of a unit.
Have you only watched the last quarter again?
No, I've seen the whole
game. Yeah. How about that period? I think it's in the second quarter where there's just a great passage of handballs and there's one more on, but Hynes just takes on two Melbourne players, smashes through them and gets the goal.
Yeah, brilliant.
I was so stoked because I wasn't sure if he'd make the handball and he backed himself. I love that.
The other thing I love was I would just watch the first quarter again. Aaron Norton really set the tone. I mean, he didn't get a lot of the ball in the first quarter, but he's just bang and crash.
Yep.
Created havoc in the air.
Yeah.
And he's so brave in the air. So, look, things are positive.
Mate, and there was different momentum and flowing throughout the game. I want to say something positive about Melbourne. Something that I thought was really, really cool. Cozzy Pickett, very exciting player. Love watching him. Did you notice he had the bandage on the ear? He had just a very small bandage on the top of his ear. But from where I was watching, I was up at the top of level 3. It looked like he had an AirPod in.
Right.
And that suits him so well. It looks like he's so casual. Yeah. He's listening to music whilst
or maybe coach's
dominating.
Instructions.
That ruins it. No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at the time. Sort of right up to the box.
He'd be listening to some epic hip-hop beats there and just loving it. But that's anyway.
Thankfully, he hit the post in the last quarter. That kick,
they all did.
It was going through and it just wobbled. But we're due to have some luck with the goal kicking.
I agree.
We've hit the post more than anyone else.
Yeah. Something else I really liked. I don't know. You've rewatched it. I noticed this on the day, but I haven't heard anyone else talk about it. I thought Bont, and maybe I was far away and I'm reading into it more than I think. I thought Bont was doing a really clever thing at centre bounces where when Gawn was looking at him, he would point at a certain way where he wanted Kennedy or Dolan or whoever was the ruck rover. When Gawn was looking at him, he'd point at where he wanted his ruck rover to be. So Gawn would hit it in the other direction. But when Gawn wasn't looking, Bont would point where it actually was going to go. He kind of did some great misdirects. Yeah. Did you see any of that?
So it's sort of phantom stuff, trying to trick Gorney.
Yeah. And it worked.
I didn't really notice it. I don't look at the centre bounce setups that close.
If anyone else noticed that, I don't know if I'm reading into it, but that's what I think I saw. And if it's true, I love that.
Yeah. No, it was great. And what about the handball he dished off? Sort of leaning back and a 20-metre handball.
Which point
to
is
Ed
that?
Richards. That was in the last quarter. It was they called it the handball of the century.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he's a great handballer, Bont. That gets underestimated.
Yep.
He sort of gets his hands up above his shoulders. Dynamite. So hopefully we can get tickets, Danny. I'm sure we'll be fine.
We should be right. Anyway, Luke Kennedy was good.
Yeah, he was good.
How long, though, whenever I see Luke Kennedy go for the ball, I see the 35 on his back and I go, that's not Caleb.
Yeah.
That's not Caleb. He's only played 6 games, but I wonder how long it's going to be before my brain goes, of course it's not Caleb, it's Luke Kennedy.
Yeah.
Stop mourning Caleb Daniel.
We do miss Caleb, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
And he'd much rather be playing with us.
Bull God. So the other thing you didn't miss, Stevo, music after the goals was absolutely annoying.
What sort of stuff? Is it yacht rock? Or? If it was yacht rock, I probably could live with it.
One of the guys has Come On Eileen. And but tell you, do you know why it annoys me? I've actually worked out another Steve, I'm guessing you're not into Broadway musicals that much.
Not a musical guy.
No, I didn't think you would be.
I was into Come On Eileen as a kid.
Oh, it's a good song.
Dexy's
Absolutely.
Midnight Runners.
It was number 1 when I was born, by the way. That's a fun fact for you.
Yeah, good song. But why would a player of this era choose Come On Eileen?
I don't know. It's got Come On in it. That's what the fans want to say. Yeah. But going back to musicals, I'm a theatre type. A good musical, the songs are there to move the story along. If a song is just there for no reason, it's jarring, it gets in the way, and that's a terrible musical. And that's what songs after goals are, especially with a close game like that, where we're getting a goal and then they run it down and they get it. And then there's the atmosphere is like nervy and everything. And it just stops with, it's like when you're having a good chat with someone and then at a birthday party and you all have to stop because some dickhead is singing happy birthday.
Yeah. Rubbish.
You've all just got to stop and okay, you're done. Yep, great, cool.
Yep.
Anyway, back to the story. It ruins the momentum.
I didn't know Melbourne were doing that at the G.
I think we're the only ones who aren't now.
Right.
It's horrible.
Horrible. But should be banned at the G. It should be set in stone that music cannot be played after goals at the G.
Yeah, or
because it's the home of footy. It's the cornerstone of everything we do.
Yeah, or maybe just certain players get it, or maybe only for big. It should be like Wharfie time. You know how Freo don't just do it all at willy-nilly. I think songs after goals should be at the behest of someone who understands the flow of the game.
Do you think that we're going to lose this battle? I know
Very much.
Kylie, our pres, is holding firm.
Yes, we love that.
I'm fearful, Danny, that by round 1 next year that we might submit to the trend.
I had a chat to Kylie after the game, and she's willing to come onto the pod sometime soon. I've just got to get past the gatekeepers, but hopefully we can get through. And mate, we are big fans of President Watson Wheeler, and we love that the no music happens.
I love that. So
Yes.
I think she's strong on it.
Yes,
and that'd be part of my election platform if I was Kylie.
Mate. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I'll fight to the bitter end. I will take on the rest of the league. I'll take down Andrew Dillon with her.
Yeah, I did like the barking dogs. I think I've said before at,
I
at
remember
Optus
those.
Oval, because often I'd turn up to games a bit late and I'd hear the whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, not that really, but the barking dog. We've got a goal.
Yeah.
You could hear it out in the car park. Well, we've got another one.
Yeah.
But I quite enjoyed the barking dog.
Well,
I don't know why it disappeared.
Do you know? Because we moved from Optus Oval, I think. But do you know what? At one point, you could always tell when I was like taking my kids to the toilet or going to get a hot chocolate. You could tell we were outnumbered by the Demons fans by like 10-1. So you could tell if a Roar was a Demons goal or a Bulldogs goal. You'd know this. You're the Roar whisperer.
Yeah.
There was a point where I needed to go to the toilet. I left the kids at their seats. I went down and peed, and I heard this massive roar. And I went, damn it, they've got another goal. But then no music kicked in. And it took me a few seconds to go, hang on, there's no music.
It's us.
What was that? What was that?
Yeah.
And it was when Bont got that kick from like 50 metres out.
Right. Oh, great.
Just
That was
ran
us.
onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need help with my roar whispering.
Yeah.
is
What
I'm
were you
telling.
doing up the top level?
That's where we sit, I guess. There was heaps of room.
Yeah, whenever I go to a Bulldogs game at the G, there's a Bulldog area. It's sort of near the cheer squad, forward pocket, half forward flank.
Oh, okay.
City end.
I was at the punt road end.
City end is the
Complete
Bulldog.
other side.
That's the Bulldog zone behind the goals near
Yep.
the cheer squad.
Yep.
So that's effectively, I think, where you'll be, Danny, if you're lucky enough to get a ticket tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be hard.
That's going to be the Bulldog area. So it's going to be feral, isn't it, Friday night with Collingwood
definitely.
people up and about. Hey?
Although, yeah, as I said, the Collingwood fans I've spoken to, they're all nervous. So, but they will. I mean, yeah, it's finals. You're always a bit feral.
Yeah.
That's how it's got to be.
So Richmond's going to be feral, and you were talking about the NFL. How big?
I was off air. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been offered a ticket to the Rams 49ers. I don't know if I'm going to take it yet, but Richmond. I mean, Richmond will be huge. I mean, yeah, we should meet beforehand, and if you're up, maybe we could even tell the listeners where we're going to be. There could be a Danny Boyd just unofficial meetup.
Yeah, and has Frodo gone home?
He's on a plane right now.
He'd be flat.
Yeah, to miss out on finals, absolutely.
Yeah,
But I got him a packet of burger rings.
Oh, great!
And he said they tasted like the same texture as the American snack Funyuns. You ever heard of those?
No.
Funyuns. Apparently,
Right.
that's a bit more of an oniony flavour. But
Right. So onion ring. You can get Can you get? I think you can get onion rings.
You can get onion rings here, but we're talking Funyuns. The onion rings you can get here are the Asian style.
In a bag.
Yeah. I don't think I've tried Funyuns, but I saw Frode at the AFLW. That was another great game. We played brilliantly there on the
we've
weekend.
done well.
And Witten Oval was pumping. It's such a great community for the AFLW
How did Katie
games.
Brennan go?
Not great.
Good. Did they boo it? Because
No, we don't boo her. I think.
come on.
I think all AFLW fans have sort of acknowledged that they're not paid enough to be booed. I know it's a shame. We had Nathan Burke on this podcast.
we took legal action on behalf of Katie Brennan to help her get in a grand final, and then another offer came. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I know.
So no, I'm happy with booing Katie.
Yeah,
That's the
I
one
would have been
player.
as well. But when you're the one guy doing it, you look like a bit of a. You don't look like, especially in an AFLW game. You're a bloke
Because
booing
it's a celebration, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it's a very positive vibe.
What percentage crowd would be female versus male?
It's about 50-50. Yeah, there's definitely more women at an AFLW game. There's a lot of, and because the most of the cheer squad had to work at the men's game, Bulldog Pride took over the cheer squad thing. So there was a lot of rainbow colours and flags going along. A lot of non-binary people as well. Yep. So it's a great atmosphere.
You held the banner up.
I was on the ground there if they needed, but they didn't need me in the end. So I just sort of stood there and but yeah, it's an exciting. They let the fireworks off, which never looks good in the day. But it was a great atmosphere. You got to come to a W game, mate.
I'll get there when.
I'm taking you to one. You're going to love it, mate.
We should play finals this year.
Damn straight. I know, but you want to come to one at Whitten Oval. That's the best. You will love it. It's so nostalgic. There's full strength beer. There's great hot chips. We can stand behind the goals at the Geelong Road end. You're going to love it, mate.
There'll be craft beer sort of situation. Big bohemian, but a few sort of those types hanging around.
Yeah, there's a few of those. I had the Carlton draft because I'm a pretty standard man. But I had a great time.
Yep. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and to beat the Tigers, it's always good. And we were top of the ladder for a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've had a good fixture though, haven't we? But we don't talk about that. We've got 2 wins. You just banked the wins early.
We're playing North this weekend who haven't lost a game in like 3 years.
Did you, North?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Boydie's sister's on the squad. Maybe she'll be playing for them. But
for North.
So she plays for North, sadly. But
I wonder if the number 1 pick.
Who knows?
Is she playing for North?
I don't.
I've got a strange obsession with what
you really do, don't you?
But we
Christy
used
Lee Weston Turner.
We used the number 1 pick on Christy.
Yeah, we did.
And never played her.
Yeah.
So she obviously wasn't up to it, or she wasn't happy. And when she came on board, she was a one-eyed Bulldog supporter.
Yeah, it's
all a bit weird.
I'll just check if she has been if she did play.
She did have a lot of ability. I remember looking really skillful. But just
no, it doesn't look like she played for North on the weekend. They got over the Lions, so who knows, mate? Who knows? But we're playing them Saturday, Arvo, and we don't celebrate gambling on here, but let me tell you the odds. North are paying $1.01.
Wow,
we are paying $15.
Wow,
yeah. So what a win that would be.
So that's down
in Tassie. Isn't that weird?
At Blundstone.
At UTAS. That's Lonnie.
Lonnie.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't that weird? Anyway.
It's weird. Lonnie's a great ground to go to. It's probably one of the best, you wouldn't believe this, but one of the best Chinese restaurants in Australia.
I believe it. All the best Chinese restaurants are in regional areas.
Yeah, it's just opposite. It's like a mini flower drum opposite that ground. You would not believe it. Right next door to a sort of scungy pub. It is a sensational restaurant.
Brilliant.
Silver service, white linen. Really up your alley, Dan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I think it's called Che Wa.
I like the neon places where the menu's been laminated since 1989.
Yeah.
And you still get the same stuff.
The lemon chicken.
Oh, yeah. Sounds great. Yeah, the standard white people order. Just Mongolian beef, lemon chicken, special fried rice.
Or maybe a sizzle plate. Or I'm going left field today. I'm going to go with the sizzle plate. Mongolian beef on a sizzle. Sizzle plates are overrated.
You reckon?
Yeah, they're all for show.
It is.
By the time you get spat on as it goes past, like someone else's sizzle plate gets you on the jacket with the, and it ends up overcooking everything. So really, they've gone. Yeah,
you shouldn't go the beef there. I think the chicken sizzle plate's a good idea, or the pork. But as a pescatarian, you go just. Fish.
You can get calamari on a sizzle. You can do anything on a sizzle plate.
Yeah, that could.
It's just for show. I know a chef who says I do it just to mix things up, and it's something. But we'll get there, Danny, to maybe Launceston one day to this Chinese joint.
All right, sounds good.
Ripper.
Sounds good. All right. Well,
and Zach Butters, that's the other news at the moment.
Yeah, what do you got? You're the journalist of the show.
He just said that he's officially, this is the worst kept secret in the world, that he's now said, look, I'm going to exercise my rights as a free agent and come back to Victoria.
Okay.
Hasn't said where he's going. As I said, it's a little bit less hopeful in recent weeks around the Dogs, but I haven't given up.
Bevo was kind of...
There was a whisper that he was going to meet the Dogs last night.
Oh, okay.
But I was pretty flat because I saw him in a trackie on the news flying back to Adelaide last night, so I'm not sure that he did meet the Dogs.
Yeah, okay.
So that was just a whisper going
What colour
around.
trackie was it?
It was a power one.
Oh, he's wearing the Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
because
he went back. He came over.
He came over. He was supposed to play his last game.
Yeah. So I was hopeful.
Yeah.
After that, he was going to head down to Bevo's house and meet there. But look, I'm not sure whether that happened. Obviously, there's been so many rumours and innuendo. It's hard to know what to believe.
Yep.
Do you think putting Bailey Smith out as a come to Geelong type of thing would be a good thing for Zach Butters?
From what I know of people who've dealt with Bailey Smith on a personal level, it wouldn't have been my first move.
But it can.
Paddy Dangerfield's a very charming man.
Yeah,
Jeremy Cameron's a lovely human.
Yeah, but Bailey, I suppose, has gone down and got his his land down there and whatever, and there's still a little bit of lovability in Bailey.
Maybe. I mean, this is all speculation of but it's what we don't know.
I think it's almost become too big, this story, because I just don't want the air to go out of the sails or out of the wind,
us making finals.
Or just the club in general.
Yep.
I think the final's great. We're going to have a real crack at that.
Yep.
I think so many people got their hopes up around Butters.
Yeah.
And if we don't get him and he goes to Geelong or Collingwood, I think it'll be deflating for the entire competition because it's a little bit like a Man United. It's a Premier League thing where the big names go to the big clubs. So it'd be great for footy if Butters comes to the Bulldogs.
Damn straight.
The romance, the fairy tale.
Yep.
And it's not just about the powerhouses.
He might even be listening just to get the feeling of all Bulldogs media. So maybe, hey, Zach, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, so there was a removalist truck out the front of his house in Adelaide.
Okay.
Last week. No, I think it was Friday.
Yep.
Mitch Georgiades, who lives with him, was asked after the game, what was the truck doing out the front of the house? He said, I got no idea. I'm not sure who that was for.
It was a really big pizza delivery.
So he's in a hurry, the man, to get out of there. Wouldn't you wait? Wouldn't you have the van booked in for Wednesday this week or something?
Have you dealt with Port Adelaide fans? I would be.
Right,
I would
out.
have booked the removalist truck for 2 a.m.
Right.
Just out in the cover of darkness.
But it ended up on the news.
Yeah,
7 news in Adelaide. Everything. They're obviously stalking his house.
There'll be 24-hour CNN coverage of him driving over the border.
Yeah.
It'll be like the OJ chase.
So just imagine if he comes out on Wednesday and says, I want to go to the Bulldogs.
Be bloody nice.
Which I don't think he'll do. This is just my past experience. I think if he was going to Richmond, he could have said that today because they're out of the finals.
Both teams are out and you could just nominate.
Yeah.
But he hasn't nominated anyone.
Hasn't nominated anyone. But I think that because Bulldogs, Collingwood and Geelong are all playing, I think he will probably wait till they're all out, potentially. I'm just thinking out aloud here.
Yep.
They may try to do that. Give it a week or two.
So we beat Collingwood Friday night and then he nominates Collingwood. Could be a bittersweet victory.
Yeah.
I'd take it.
What would you rather? Here's a question for you. Would you rather beat Collingwood Friday night or get Zach Butters?
Beat Collingwood Friday night. Definitely.
Yeah. You take what's there at the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You take it. You take it every day of the week.
Yeah, of course. And we got Cooper Hynes and Josh Dolan, mate.
Yeah.
We don't need Butters.
Yeah. And the only downside with Butters is we're going to have to give up a couple of first round picks this year and one the next year. So it's really going to be a big investment as far as the draft.
It would be nice to have him, but not at the end of the world if we don't get him.
Yeah. You got to prepare yourself for disappointment.
Yeah.
Because it's been a long wait. But there's been no issue in footy, Danny, where I've been contacted more by supporters.
Yeah, really?
Social media, private messaging, asking me, do you know anything about Butters?
Yeah.
It's become an obsession.
Wow.
With Bulldog people. They're just desperate.
All right. Hey, when we do the vote of Cooper Hynes versus Josh Dolan, whoever wins as the Danny Boyd with Added Stevo's fans' most beloved new midfielder, the nickname for them becomes I can't believe it's not Butters.
Yeah, true. But I think I'll win that one, the Hynes.
Nah, you're off your head. Nah, Dolan all the way.
So fingers crossed on Butters. Hopefully, I don't think it'll come out today. So this will be up later on Monday, won't it?
Yeah. This is coming out for Monday Drive. I'm going to. You've noticed I got the laptop right there. I'm going to pump it out straight away.
Pump it out here.
We're going to do a bit more for the Patreon because we've got an exciting.
You can have a 7 ounce while you do it.
I'm hoping to go to the gym after this.
I've just walked through the bistro and realised there's a table down the back of guys that I know.
They looked like people you knew.
Yeah,
they looked like, as I would describe them, colourful racing identities.
They were. They are.
There we
They're
go.
ex-RSN radio people.
There we go.
I snuck up the stairs without them seeing me.
Yep.
Then I'll have to go down and say hello.
You're going to have to join the lunch, mate.
I don't think I'll join the lunch, but there's some... You know who is down there? And we should get him up.
Who's
Sean Cosgrove.
Oh, really? The announcer?
Come on down.
From The Price is Right.
Yeah, I could drag him up to do a Patreon.
Yeah, let's do it.
He's there. He's there.
He's there right now.
He's downstairs.
That's exciting.
There's a couple of other people. Johnny Henry.
Yeah.
If you're a racing person.
No idea who that
He
is.
pulls together the whole Saturday coverage.
Okay.
Let's cross now to the Wyong Dogs or whatever. He's the middleman.
Okay.
Pulls it all together.
Right.
So there's some big names down there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, do you know what I watched this morning, Steve-O? I rewatched the 20-minute version of last time we played Collingwood, just to get a vibe of how they're going to play us. And what they did in that game is they really flooded our defence and played very defensive and tried to get the counter-attack constantly.
A lot of keepings off as well. They were kicking wide, but they were smart in the way that's what Collingwood they're going to be hard to put away because they're so organised.
Yeah.
They're smart in the way they use the ball.
Will Lewis played really well in that game, and he could be coming back for that game potentially.
No, he won't be back.
Oh
then.
God!
He's
What are you,
another
a doctor?
2 or 3 weeks. He's not back.
No,
Even if he was fit, he's not coming back in at this stage.
What
about Michael? What about Gardy?
Gardy was
Ryan
bloody great.
Gardy.
So excited when he got his first goal.
But he kicked it beautifully, so hard it almost went out of the ground.
Yeah. No, and it was great. And it was great to see the team all get behind him. And there was a great social media post by the Dogs of all the fans reacting to him.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
I reckon it was great to have him in. I think we've sort of relied on these kids, Louis Emmett and whatever, but you know what? They're just kids. It was great to have sort of a big body and an older head out there.
Yep.
And in the end, it paid off. He got shepherded out of that contest. They wouldn't even bother with Louis Emmett, but they thought, well, he was a bit of a threat, Gardner, so he got bumped out of the contest, free kick. Just to have that experience. And Timmy English, I reckon, will be back this week, but he'd probably get dropped, poor old Gardy. But
that's a shame.
Yeah. But
he could really push James O'Donnell for the best-looking Bulldog in the senior side. He's a handsome man, Ryan Gardner.
I don't see it, mate.
You don't? No. You're off your head. Get your eyes checked.
I don't see it. Sorry, Danny. Do you want to get Shawnee Cosgrove?
Yeah, we can do that.
Right.
Just the last thing I did want to say, there's a very old man reaction. Obviously, Ed Richards' goal with no shoe on.
Oh, amazing. In a sock. Like he kicked it 40 metres.
Yeah.
And high up, post high.
Yep. Bloody good. And did you see the celebration?
Yeah. Oh, that was...
Did the shoe phone?
Some of the best things.
Did the shoe
It
phone?
was so good, wasn't it?
However, look, you and I, we grew up watching Get Smart. He had the shoe around the wrong way.
Right. Do you reckon he had Get Smart in mind when he must have?
No, I doubt it.
Hey?
Using a shoe as a phone is pretty standard. I don't think Ed Richards would know Get Smart.
Well, Get Smart was created... the old shoe phone.
The old shoe phone was great. But yeah, he just had it upside down.
Imagine if you or I did that now and kicked it 40 metres. How sore your foot would be.
Oh, mate, it would fall off.
Like, it's amazing that really it should be a contender for goal of the year.
Agreed.
To kick that in a sock.
Although the Connor McKenna one on Friday night.
Although I've got and this happened in opening round. It wasn't even round 1. It was round 0.
Bailey Williams.
Well, let's start if he doesn't win goal of the year for that, there should be a Royal Commission.
Forget the
CFMEU Royal Commission.
I feel dirty, but Connor McKenna's was better.
No.
He blocked the handball, kicked it off the ground on the tightest angle. It must be the soccer fan in me, but I just love that.
Oh, that was great, but I just think Bailey Williams, what he did, bouncing, zigzagging in the pocket.
If it goes to... Doesn't it go to a vote these days?
Yeah.
So he'll get nominated. We'll obviously
Hopefully
flood
he gets
it.
nominated.
Yeah. And then we'll flood it so he wins.
Because it was round 0. It's a bloody long time ago. I mean, that was the night I was at the Darkness. So I missed it. I was in at the Forum. And
yeah. Hiding in the toilet. That's right.
Hid in the cubicle, in the dunny.
So on Friday, before we wrap this up, on Friday, when if the Dogs get ahead, are you going to go for a walk from the G?
No. I don't leave games when I'm there. I can handle it better when I'm at the ground. You can see it unfold.
Yeah, all right.
You can see reasoning for everything.
Yep.
TV really frustrates me. You only get a little bit. Commentary at times frustrates me.
Yes.
And, I just needed to take a walk. And Jane was very, very accommodating and welcoming. Said, I thought you might say that. And off I went.
She's a good woman, your wife.
Yeah, Jane and Josie, my daughter, stayed and had a few gin and tonics and watched the game. And we got back and then went out for dinner.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
So it was a brilliant weekend. All right. Let's give our predictions for this Friday night. Let's be mega positive. Let's do it. Let's just enjoy it. How do you reckon, who's getting the most goals?
Most goals, I think Norton's going to kick 4.
Yeah, that's good.
And I think we'll win by 17 points.
17?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. I'm thinking we'll blow them away in the last quarter. I reckon it'll be tight, it'll be nervy, but then I think Collingwood's heads will just drop and we will probably flatter ourselves a bit with a cheeky 43-point win.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Percentage doesn't count now. We're on with it.
Yep.
And just to throw forward, so if Melbourne wins and Bulldogs win, we play Geelong.
Okay. At the MCG.
At the MCG.
Okay. That's not bad.
If Bulldogs win and Carlton win,
we play
then
Adelaide.
We have to go to Adelaide.
Yeah, all right.
So if we win Friday night, barrack for Melbourne.
That's good to know. That is good to know.
You know who you're barracking for, which, it's just a quirk of the fixture. Carlton, who finished lower than us, if they win, they end up with a better bloody fixture than us.
Yeah.
So so Carlton finishing lower than us, they beat Melbourne. They then get to stay in Melbourne, play Geelong.
Yep.
We beat Collingwood, so we finish higher than Carlton. Oh, no, you can go to Adelaide.
I would love Melbourne to win. It'd be great to take on Geelong in another final and knock them out. Also, then maybe some of the footy shows and podcasts and everything would shut up about Carlton.
Yeah,
it seriously feels like, by the way, the Iran war, the Strait of Hormuz has been closed. How will this affect Carlton?
Yeah.
Could Jagger Smith open the Strait of Hormuz?
But Freo, look, let's be honest. Carlton drew with the Dogs with half a side.
Yep.
And they've beaten a Freo team that, to be honest, was fluffing around.
Yep.
It was rubbish game.
I didn't see any of it. I was watching.
They didn't have to win.
Yep.
They rested Jai Amos and they didn't bring Murphy
Reid. That's right.
Yeah. Like, really, Carlton, you're kidding yourself.
Yeah.
I know you're being great, but they're getting lucky again. Melbourne, with all these injuries, they'll probably beat them.
They got injured? Oh, yeah, I suppose they got a few. Yeah. Anyway, all right, sweet. Well, that's enough. I want to speak about Carlton. We're going to slip behind the paywall to talk to maybe Sean Cosgrove.
We might get him. He's probably down there having a palmy at the moment, or a palmer.
Yeah, come
did
on.
I say palmy?
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Get the hell out.
That's disgusting.
You need to hand in your Victorian card right now. That's you need to see like 3 Hail Marys and 2 Hello Dollies.
Palmer, I'll say one thing: palmers are overrated. So.
Well, you're a pescatarian, so you don't. Do you know what they should do?
They should do a fish one.
Flake Palmer.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, that'd be good.
A flake Palmer would be all right.
That'd
no
be
bacon, obviously, just a bit of cheese and tomato on a flake.
Give it a go.
Yeah,
let's do
it. Let's we could create something. I like the eggplant Palmer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. How many Bulldog supporters out there do you think would go an eggplant Palmer over a chicken one?
Not many. Well, no, a fair few. Fair few at the W games, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
a lot of vegans.
Good, I love it. I love it.
They're your people, Steve-O.
Yeah, they are.
It's going to start a sitcom, The Odd Couple style. The former former National Party media advisor and the non-binary vegan.
The Nats were horrified that I didn't eat meat, obviously.
All right, we're slipping by the paywall because even if we don't get to speak to Sean Cosgrove, I've got a great idea for a live event we're going to be doing very soon. Only $5 a month. It'd be great to have your support. And hope your team wins this Friday. Go Dogs.
I gave my childhood to that roar of the red, white and blue sea, and the knowledge that you had to love the Bulldog boys and me. 20 years on, I feel that longing hanging in September air. But the reason I go every week is to pretend you're still there. And they will find the glory one day, and I will throw it at your feet. It's a long, long road they're running for you, the dogs of Footscray streets. It's a long, long road they're running for you, the dogs of Footscray streets.